This week we cover a painter's giant penis, the results of failed parenting, the Brazilian president's crappy solution, Santa visits California early this year, breaking news from the Area 51 raid, and much more in this week's News of the Week. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of News of the Week. This week we have an update on the Area 51 raid. Matty Roberts, the creator of the Facebook page that popularized the raid in the first place, has had a visit by the FBI. Roberts said he was scared at first, but it turned out the agents were super cool and only wanted to check and see if he had any death threats. I mean, are you really surprised? If you're going to make a Facebook page that has over 1.5 million people saying they're going to infiltrate a top secret government facility, then yeah, you're going to be visited by the FBI. I mean, it's just going to happen. We all knew that was going to happen. Robert admits the whole idea was a joke at first, but now he's turning that viral fame into a free event called Alien Stock in Rachel, Nevada on September 20th. So there you go. There's not going to be a raid. Hate to disappoint. Although I'm sure there's still going to be a few idiots that show up anyway, and I'll keep you posted. Giant penis painted on office building across from Sacramento City Hall.
Sacramento, a surprising twist to the ongoing Wide Open Walls art project in Sacramento. Someone painted an image of
giant penis
on the side of a building facing City Hall. This is on 8th Street and 9th. Of course, we've covered it up. We're told it was painted by a crew in a crane. The crew reportedly had a Wide Open Walls sign. Painters painted over it.
So in case you're unaware, Wide Open Walls is a program that allows artists to beautify the city by covering bare walls with murals. So because this was planned to be a Wide Open Walls mural, the perpetrators were able to get away with it without any charges being pressed. However, they were able to draw a 70-foot giant penis on side of a building, which is a win in my book. Arrogant son pushes BMW given to him into a river because he wanted a Jaguar. The man, named locally only as a Cash, is alleged to have pushed the brand new car after he got upset it was too small for him and his pals. A police official said, "The youth was arrogant and kept insisting that he be given a Jaguar, as the BMW is a little small for him and his friends inside. We would do a preliminary investigation, but it seems to be a personal matter. We will proceed according to the law." And they later interviewed the father, who said, "I wanted to give my son a birthday present. We could only afford to give him a BMW, while he kept insisting that he be given a Jaguar. He said the vehicle was too small, but we thought this would be okay. We never imagined he would do anything like this." This is absolutely ridiculous, but not nearly as ridiculous as this next article. "Poopless for a cleaner planet," says Brazil's president. Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro suggested Friday that people poop every other day as a way to save the environment, as he came under fire for a surge in deforestation of the Amazon since he came into power. He said this when asked whether it was possible to simultaneously spur economic growth, feed the world's hungry, and preserve the environment. "It's enough to eat a little less. You talk about environmental pollution, it's enough to poop every other day. That will be better for the whole world." Coming from the guy that's single-handedly responsible for the deforestation of the Amazon, he has the balls to say something like this. This guy is a douchebag. An absolute douchebag. And that's a slap to the face to anyone concerned about the planet. Poop every other day. I mean, as hilarious as that is, it's absolutely absurd. This idiot goes on to say, "When you see how the world's population is increasing by 70 million a year, you need a family planning policy," declining to use the term birth control for fear of an adverse media reaction. Rubber chicken takes a road trip. Police nab perps. This happened in Maine. A dispute over an apple led police to two men they charged with breaking into, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, middle high school and liberating a rubber chicken from a classroom. Late afternoon on July 17th, one of the school custodians found a bite taken out of his apple and confronted his coworker about the deed. Paul Chase, director of school facilities, security, operations and maintenance, found the two bickering and said he would help them solve the issue by looking back through security camera footage. While looking for the perpetrator of the apple caper, Chase found footage of two men who appeared to have broken into the school. He notified police. Police said that at the 4 a.m. mark on the recording, two men can be seen walking through the school and at one point were in possession of a rubber chicken apparently taken from a room in the school. It appeared to be the only item taken during the incident. School officials and police said the men entered through a window in the community gym and then accessed the school through a door that was inadvertently left open to the rest of the school. Screenshots that captured the image of the men's faces were posted on the police department's Facebook page and quickly spread through local and social media. On Thursday morning, July 18th, police received a call from 21-year-old Benjamin Williams of Old Town, who said that he was one of the men caught on camera and wanted to know what he needed to do to make it right. The two guys made arrangements to meet. Williams drove from Old Town on July 22nd. The other one was a little bit more difficult to apprehend, but he was eventually caught on July 29th. Police said that Phillips is a truck driver and was waiting for a load of paper to haul when the two decided to go for a walk and ended up inside of the school. Police also said that both men were cooperative and showed remorse. Both men have a court date of September 4th and could face up to a $1,000 fine and 364 days in jail. So there you go, guys. If you're bored, breaking into a school and stealing a rubber chicken is not the thing to do because it will end you up with some jail time. And the last news article of the day is attached with the video that we'll just go ahead and watch and then we'll discuss.
Now, trapped in a chimney, a burglary suspect finds himself in need of some assistance. But the story behind this sticky situation, that is even more bizarre. NBC4's Jane Yamamoto in Ladera Heights with the details.
We're on Wooster Avenue, and this is the home where the suspect was trapped in the chimney. The woman who stepped in to help lives across the street and tells me she really didn't know what to make of the conversation she had with the suspect.
Just a voice out of nowhere saying, "Hi, can you bring me water?" Like, "Yeah, Will, where are you?" He's like, "I'm in the chimney."
Perplexed, neighbor Portia Wolford, a registered nurse, responded to the plea for help and started recording it on her cell phone.
They have a sheet because the suspect has informed them that he is butt naked.
The naked man, police say, was first spotted breaking into a home a block away in Culver City around 7 in the morning. Spooked by a resident, he took off running into this Ladera Heights neighborhood. Sheriff's deputies found him 2 hours later at this home on Wooster Avenue. The man who lives here was not home while the suspected burglar got stuck hiding out in the chimney. Portia says the man tried to explain what happened.
He said people were trying to kill him. He did drugs. Somebody laced his drugs. And he needed water. He's harmless. He's not a junkie. Oh, there he is.
Pulled out with a towel around his waist, the 31-year-old man appeared wobbly, walking on the roof after firefighters hoisted him out of the chimney. He slowly made his way onto a ladder, first handcuffed, then released so he could hold onto it, eventually put on a gurney. Culver City Police and LA County Sheriff's deputies waiting to arrest him.
Yeah, what I admired, they made sure he was okay. They gave him EMS emergency assistance to him before taking him off.
You know, that video leaves me with more questions than answers. Like, how do you end up in a chimney, naked? Why is the first thing you say, "Can I have some water?" I feel like if we knew the answer to these questions, we'd be far more advanced as a civilization. Well, if you liked my video and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I have a new series out now called Haunted. If you haven't seen the video, check it out. It's been well received on Reddit. My wife loves it. Tell me what you think. If you have any suggestions on what you want me to do next, drop a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.